Happy Friday to you and welcome to May. You know, this week, the beginning of May, has two major holidays that come with it. First of all, yesterday was Cinco de Mayo, and Sunday is going to be Mother's Day. And they're each celebrated in their own way. You know, Mother's Day is celebrated by taking mom out for brunch and buying her flowers and a card and a sachet of potpourri or something. Cinco de Mayo, on the other hand, is celebrated by drinking tequila. Okay? It's a Mexican holiday, and it celebrates the time that they beat the French in a cooking contest. And it's honored by throwing a jar of French mayonnaise into the pond and watching it sink. Hence, Cinco de Mayo. No, that was a long way to go, but I really liked it. Anyhow, as unbelievable as it may seem, it looks like Donald Trump is going to be the Republican candidate for president. Now, he's not yet named a running mate, but I think he should pick somebody who has already endorsed him. If Donald Trump would pick Gary Busey for vice president, Trump would come off looking much more mainstream. And perhaps it's a coincidence. Perhaps, maybe I'm looking at something here, but the same day that Trump wrapped up the nomination was the day that the elephants were retired from Ringling Brothers Barnum and Bailey Circus. I don't know. Anyhow, nothing is mainstream about the stories in this week's Friday Funnies, which is what makes them funny. Well, this isn't exactly a job since there is no pay, but it's a chance to perform a public service. The National Park Service is looking for volunteers in Los Angeles to walk around and pick up coyote poop. Yeah, it's part of a project to study coyote scat, although I have no idea why that would be other than to spend taxpayers' money. But if the National Park Service really wants to improve the world, you know what you need to do? Get volunteers together to pick up dog crap. Huh? It's everywhere, and somebody needs to pick it up. The rest of us don't want to study it. We just don't want to step in it. Visitors to Las Vegas often go down to Fremont Street, the heart of old Las Vegas. The street itself is covered with a big canopy that features amazing light shows, and now they even have a zip line going overhead. It's called SlotZilla, and it's a slot machine-themed zip line, whatever that means, going right over Fremont Street. Participants can zip right over the crowds looking up to see the light show. And a 15-year-old boy did just that. But as he was zipping along over tourists' heads, he wet his pants. And of course, that dripped down on the crowd. Take it easy, I warned you, it was disgusting. Anyhow, the flying P-boy apologized for his accident and said that when he heard Trump was the nominee, he just couldn't hold it in anymore.
Please hang up and try again.
It can safely be said that you can get anything you want at Alice's Restaurant. Google that if you don't know what it means. And that also applies to the internet. A web company has popped up that sells realistic fake doctor's notes. So if you need a medical excuse for any reason, they will write you a note from an alleged real doctor, and they will give you your money back if that note is rejected. So let's say you don't want to go to school because you haven't studied for the test. Well, now you can get a doctor's note verifying whatever your alleged malady was. The company is currently swamped with requests from delegates to the upcoming Republican convention who just don't want to go there anymore. Hey, that's it for another week, my friends. Get out and enjoy the weather, unless, of course, the weather where you are really sucks. Then I would suggest enjoying something else. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there, and I will see you again next Friday.